Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to the subject Understanding the Self. GED 101. We have 3 hours lecture and it is consists of 18 weeks. Well, for your information, my name is Teacher Anne Faith Emma Barquez, LPTMA. I will just say a little bit about of my background, about myself. So I'm from Banaba Center, Batangas City, and I will be your instructor in this subject, Understanding Self. And I am 24 years old. I just graduated last year. I think it's October 2022. And also an LPT passer. I have 4 years of experience, and also I have this achievement of having TESOL certificate. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. If you have any question about me, you can message me on my email, official email, and you can also chat me in my messenger. Thanks. Now let's proceed to the course and rationale and description. So, understanding the self, the course deals with the nature of identity, as well as the factors and the forces that affect the development and maintenance of personal identity. This course is intended to facilitate the exploration of issues and concern regarding you yourself, our identity to arrive at a better understanding of one's self. It strives to meet this goal by stressing the integration of the personal with academic contextualizing matters discussed in the classroom and in everyday experiences of students, making for better learning, generating a new appreciation for the learning process, and developing a more critical and reflective attitude while enabling them to manage and improve their selves or themselves to attain a better quality of life. Wow. All right. Okay. Now, this subject is designed to help us to understand ourselves, to influence us to be a good or to have a good personality, to shape our personal personality or personal identity, I mean, and to have a self awareness that we should be better. We should be a better in the future. And this is all about how we feel, what you feel, why you behave in a particular way, and to give us the opportunity to seek ourselves to be a better individual someday. And also to have a freedom to change things about ourselves. We can able to realize that, oh, this is me. I need to change a bit of me to be a better person. Okay? And to live in our own way. Like to live the life to the fullest. Right? Okay. So now let's proceed to the next slide. So for this subject, the criteria for assessment is 50% for major examination. This will be the midterm and the finals. and 20% about the portfolio or the final project. 20% also for the seat works, the written exercises, and the quizzes. Okay, so after each lesson discussed, you, my students, will be tasked to answer questions or perform activities as part of our seat works, part of our written exercises for the day. Also, in quizzes, after the discussion, we will have quizzes after each chapter. It can be true or false, it can be identification or multiple choice, or it can be essay questions. And the lastly is 10% for class participation and oral presentation. You are expected to participate actively, encourage, and to share your thoughts in class without your shyness or without being shy. Okay, the next one will be this. Okay, about the intended learning outcomes or the ILO for this subject, let me read. All right, so to examine the aspect of the self and the different influences, the factors, and the forces that shape the self. Or number two, we have to develop critical and reflective thought in analyzing the development of oneself and identity and integrating the various aspects of self and identity by developing a theory of the self. The last one or the last bullet will be to apply new skills and learning about self care to oneself and functioning for a better quality of life. Okay, so you will benefit a lot to this subject because you will know a lot about yourself, also how to become better individual, how to be a law-abiding citizen, and to how to take care of yourself. Okay. All right. Now let's proceed to the course policies. So as you all know, the grading system is like this. So when you got one in your cart or in the portal, it means you got 98 to 100 points. Or if you got 3 or tres, you passed, barely passed. Failure is 5 and incomplete will be INC. So if you got INC in your portal, please chat me ahead or as soon as possible because maybe you doesn't submit one activity or 2 or 3, so it's up to you. All right, so now let's proceed to the next one. How about the class policy? So we have major examinations, so it is consist of midterms and finals, and all major exams will be administered in the dates set by the department. Or we have the scope of each periodical exam. So it will be included but not limited to those topics given before. How about mixed or missed examinations? So when we say missed examination, you failed to take the examination during the scheduled date. So if your reason is valid, I will give you another shot to take the examination. If not, I'm sorry to say you're zero in that examination, right? Okay, so for example, you have health reason. You should just take the picture of the medical certificate and then just pass it in the email or chat me ahead of time. Okay. Next one is academic dishonesty. So this includes the act of cheating during examination or plagiarism in connection with any academic work. When you're doing some research and then you copied a lot from other original research. So such acts are considered major offenses that will be dealt with accordingly with the or to the university's student norms or conduct. Next is consultation. So students who are having difficulties or further increase are to be given assistance during consultation hours. I think we will have an allotted time in this consultation every Thursday from 10 to 1, I think so. But it will be scheduled, and the memo will be passed to the students. All right, let's proceed to the next one. How about the dropping? So, if you want to drop the subject, drop it right away before midterms. And if you doesn't want to drop, just do all the things that you need to do, pass all the requirements, and you will pass the subject. Okay, next is the topics. So we have how many topics? We have 11. So first, the self according to philosophy. Second is self according to sociology and anthropology. Number 3 or topic 3 is the self according to psychology. Topic 4 is self in the Western and Oriental Eastern thought. Topic 5 is a physical self. 6 sexual self. 7 material self. 8 spiritual self. 9 political self. 10 digital self. And 11 setting goals for success. Okay, so these are the topics that we will discuss every now and then. So these are the regulations and restrictions that I want you to bear in mind. First, be on time for class and be courteous. Second, come prepared for class and bring your things ahead of time, especially if we have face-to-face classes. Wear appropriate clothes, especially if there will be virtual or face-to-face classes discussions. Next is have a quiet and organized place with neat background, or you may select a virtual background so that it will not distract others' attention. Whenever you sign in, turn off immediately your microphone. If you want to say something, you may write concern in the chat box and click emoticon raise hand before you speak. Or you can just type in the chat box that you will have a bio break, and I will know if you go out of your room. And yeah, okay, so that's it for the orientation of the understanding the self. So I hope and I pray that you will be good in my class and do your best shot in everything you do, because I know that you can do it. God bless you. God loves you. Goodbye.